Hi everyone, it's Christina from Christina's Crafts, and I'm going to show you how I made these topiaries. Alright, this project I have been holding out on a while because this is going to be one that takes me quite a bit to do. But I got 2 candlestick holders from Dollar Tree, and what I'm going to do is I am going to paint them with this Waverly white chalk paint. Alright, so I am just going to start painting. I'm not exactly sure how many coats I'm going to put on because I actually am going to distress it a little bit with the elephant gray. But I'm going to go ahead and get this part all done and we'll see how it's looking. Alright, I have both of them painted. I'm thinking I'm going to need another coat on there. So in the meantime, I have these foam balls that I got from Dollar Tree, and these small ones right here, I'm going to be painting them in this color, this Deco Art Craft Sprinkles, and then I have the silver here that I am going to be painting the big ones with. So what I am going to need is I got these little skewers from Dollar Tree, and I'm actually going to stick the balls on the skewers, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab some craft floral foam so that I can stand them in there so they can dry. Alright, so I'm going to stick my foam over in the corner over here. How about there, over there. And then I'm going to get these balls open and have them not fall away from me. And then I am just going to try to stick them right in the middle of the foam ball. And hopefully straight through. So they're even. So I'm just going to get this last one on here. Now you want to make sure that you get them about as straight in the middle as you can get, because these are all going to get stuck together on a little topiary. So I got those all on there. Then I am going to get my paint out. Alright, I just grabbed one of these little painting palettes that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stick my glitter paint in there. And then what I'm going to do is just take some of it and I'm going to start painting my foam balls. Now these are probably going to use a couple coats is my guess. This stuff doesn't actually go on very thick. So this is what I mean by this project's going to take me a long time, because by the time I get done painting all these foam balls, it's going to be a while. So I'm going to go ahead and get this first set painted. Okay, I have the first set of balls painted. You can see quite a bit of white through there, but I did notice that I'm going through the glitter paint quite fast. So I'm going to get this set done, and then I'm going to get 3 more done, and then we'll see how much I have left. So for right now, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can move my camera a little bit, but this is going to be a hard one to get in here. But I'm just going to stick this right in my floral foam like this so that it'll dry. Alright, I have the first coat on, and I am actually, if you can see that, I'm going to put a second coat on. Alright, so I have my 6 foam balls painted. I just kind of gooped the glitter on there as best I can, and those are pretty gooped on, so they're going to have to sit overnight and dry. And I used probably about 3/4 of this bottle, so I'm probably going to use the whole bottle, I'm guessing, to do these. I have the first 3 of the silver balls painted, and there is quite a bit of white sticking through there, but I think I only have half a bottle left, so I'm going to go ahead and do the other set and then see if I can maybe touch up, some extra little white spots that are in there. Alright, all my foam balls are all painted and dried. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to distress these candle holders a little bit. So I'm going to use this elephant chalk paint, and I'm going to go very lightly around this. And paying attention more so to the curves and indents in there. All right, I have the first one all done. I definitely like the way that that looks. I don't know exactly how good it's really gonna look with the sparkly balls on it, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one done. All right, it is time to put my foam balls on my skewers. So these little skewers that I had in here were obviously, they were not big enough to put all the balls on there. So I bought these huge bamboo skewers. Yep, they keep going, super long. Got those from Dollar Tree in the barbecue section. And I actually already cut my skewer down to size to fit my balls. So I am going to put the big silver one on the bottom. So I'm gonna start with that. Now, when you put these on here, you're gonna have to be careful. And another thing is you want them kind of straight, but they're really kind of actually hard to get on there straight. So I am just, and they make a horrible noise too. I already have my first set done. So they're kind of hard to push in here. Then when you get that far, just kind of twist it to go around. And you want to go slow, take your time, because you do not want your ball to break. So once you got it on there, I'm gonna leave about so much at the bottom here. I'm gonna kind of measure this here real quick. Yeah, I want it right about there. And then I'm just gonna alternate putting these on here. I'm only gonna put this one on and then I'll do the rest off camera because the noise is just horrible. All right, and then just kind of twist. And like I said, take your time because you don't want your ball to split because these are pretty thick. So, and then just push that one down. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these on here then. All right, so I just have the top ball to put on here. And then I'm gonna leave a little extra room on the top. Now I can already tell that my balls are not very straight, but I think it's almost impossible to get those on there completely straight. So what I'm gonna do is I have these, my candle holders, and I am actually going to glue these in here to make topiaries. I did decide I wanted to put something at the top, on the top ball. So I actually had these. They were leftover Christmas decoration. So I am going to be putting these in the top of the balls here, one on each side. But I don't like the clear, so I'm actually gonna paint it white and distress it, just like the candle holders. All right, I have my white chalk paint out. And they're gonna go into the ball probably about here. So I'm just gonna hold the ends here and paint the rest of it white. And this is probably gonna take 2 coats. I didn't know that I was gonna paint these white. So otherwise I would have had that done and had them sitting there and drying. But I'm gonna actually take my heat gun and I am going to dry them so they can dry quicker so I can get my project put together. So I'm gonna get these painted and then we're gonna distress them. Right, I have them painted and now I am going to do a little distressing on them, just like I did the candle holders, because I want them to match. Oh, it looks like I got a little bit of glitter from my balls on here. All right, so make sure you get a lot off the brush, and then I just kind of swipe it. I really like how the lines in there stick out when you dry brush. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one done and then we are gonna get this put together. All right, now we are at the exciting part, and that is putting this together. Okay, I adjusted my camera a little bit. I still can't quite get the whole thing in there, but what I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually hot glue this into the base here. So, but what I wanna do is I wanna also hot glue the stick in there. So I am actually going to just put a bunch of hot glue on the inside of here for the stick. And then I'm gonna put hot glue on the rim so the ball sticks on there. And I wanna make sure I get this straight as possible. And then I am going to hold it. Okay, I got that hot glued in there. It's gonna take a while for the base to dry, but I did move the camera up a little bit. Sorry about the the lighting. I'm still struggling with trying to figure my lighting out. All right, so then I want to get this in the top here. Yeah, I can see this is just not 100% straight, but I'm actually going to stick the hot glue right in there and then around here, and I'm gonna pop that right in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one done. All right, it's all glued together. Let's see if I can get a close up. It's kind of hard. My lighting is so horrible. One of these days I'm actually gonna figure it out. Then I'm just gonna do one more thing on here, and I'm gonna take this pearl that I have, and I am going to hot glue it around this bottom here so you can't see all the hot glue on there. So I'm just going to use little bits of hot glue, and I'm going to stick my beads right around here. I thought about putting a ribbon or something on the candle holder, but I think I like it just plain like this. You know what you can also do is you could take some of these beads and you could put them around the styrofoam balls, but I chose just to go plain like this. So I don't know, you can put these up really any time of year. I mean, you could definitely put these up at Christmas time. But I would say all year round, really. All right, and then it is all finished. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these last ones on here. But I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love to see any topiaries that you make. Leave me your comments, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you get a notification whenever I upload, which is normally on Tuesdays. So thanks for watching and take care. Happy crafting. Bye.